Hey, it's Coach Carol, and let's talk about why some marriages are saved and some are not. I have so many clients who it's so unique when I think about really like what is it that sets apart the clients who turn their marriages around and become loved, cherished, and adored again versus those who continue to struggle. And, why is it that some are open to coaching and opening to trying new things and implementing what it is that they learn in our sessions versus those who, don't even want to jump into a class? What I'm learning, what I'm seeing is that it all has to do with what they think, what we think, right? Whether we really believe that our marriage can be saved. Right? Do we really believe that in fact it can be saved? Can we change the story that we're telling about what a jerk he is, or about how he never takes care of us, how he's such a narcissist, how he's always out with his friends, or he's always on his phone or on the television, right? Watching the news rather than spending quality time with us? Are we willing to learn the skills to turn things around? Are we willing to change our story, right? So, what I've learned is that women love to commiserate with one another, right? We love to get together with our girlfriends, and before we know it, we're all talking about what a jerk our husbands are and how they let us down. And then when we have more proof, we keep finding more proof of what a jerk he is, because that's what we're looking for. There's actually a thing called the reticular activating system. It's called RAS. It is a part of our brain that finds what it is that we tell us. It's scientifically proven, folks. So, for instance, like when you play the punch buggy game with your kids, right? You're looking for punch buggies everywhere. You start to play that game. They're everywhere, right? Or you're pregnant, and all of a sudden you see pregnant women everywhere. Or maybe you're shopping for a new car, and suddenly you see that brand that you're looking for everywhere. It's no coincidence. It's the way our brains work. Whatever we're feeding it is what we're going to find more of. And so when we're feeding ourselves, the mind, those ideas of all the ways that he lets you down, guess what you keep finding? More proof, right? More laundry on the floor, more times that he doesn't take out the trash, and all those things that we're so critical of. What if we turned that around? What if we started looking for all the ways that he takes care of us, all the things that he does really well in life? When I started doing that, when I shifted what I was looking for, I started finding more and more proof, really, of what a great guy he is. And I bet you can too, right? So the first step is to become aware of how we tend to be in life, the story that we're telling ourselves, okay? So I want to ask you 3 questions. Do you tend to focus on what you have control over or what you don't have control over? Are you deluding yourself to think that you have control over your husband? All right, and the second thing I want you to think about is, are you thinking and focusing on the things that you have or on the things that you don't have? And are you focused on the past, the present, or the future? Because ladies, when we're living in the past, unless, like, some people have had amazing past, but a lot of us have had struggle and bad things that have happened. The more that we focus on those things, the more that really we can't change them, right? They are what they are. And until we can forgive those things and start to move on, we're stuck. And most of the time, we end up on medication and depressed. Or some of us are living in the future, worried about what's going to happen. And we cause so much anxiety that we botch things up there too. What if we let go of the past, forgave it, and let go of worrying about what's going to come? Because none of us have even promised a tomorrow, but instead we lived in today. We stay in today, and we started looking at what we really have control over and making shifts to how we're being and the story that we're telling ourselves, right? would happen if we started to do that and we changed the story of our lives and we started believing that our marriages were worth fighting for, that our kids deserved an intact family, and that no, they're not going to be fine. They actually do need two parents under the same roof who are willing to fight for their marriages and learn to love one another, because you can. There are ways that you can learn skills that I know I was never taught and most women haven't been, but you can learn skills through coaching that can change your marriage. That's what happened for me. And I invite you to change that story. Think about it. Olympians, people who are highly successful in life, business people, athletes, what do they have? They have a coach. They have somebody who's been there, done that, and they have a coach. So why is it that we think that we can save our marriages all by ourselves? I know I tried. I tried for 10 years and it didn't work. All right. It was when I got a coach that things changed and I saved my marriage. And my husband now are in our 29th year, heading to 30 years of marriage, complete miracle, but it totally was about coaching. And I've got those skills. I would love to help those of you who want help and are ready to change your story and to turn your marriage around, okay? So I invite you to subscribe to this page right down below. I'm going to be offering a free talk and a workshop coming up, so I'll be posting information about that very soon. But subscribe here and you're gonna know all about it. Or go right down in the notes and my Facebook page, my private Facebook group, the link is there. Join that group because that's where you're going to be in the know of all upcoming programs and things that are going on. So I am standing for you, and I totally believe that your marriage can be saved. And I'd love to see if that's, if working together would be a fit, if your marriage is one specifically that I think that I would be able to help. Okay? So we'll talk real soon, and until next time, make it a great day.